What's up, my beautiful cupcake? How you doing? Dog. 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 And this is how we learn to say the word dog. Crispy, shout out. Don't look away. You look away every single time I put the camera up. So fake. Oh my God. Can't deal with this fakeness anymore. Oh my God. It's just unbearable. Crispy, just say what you mean. Just say it. Use your words. God, I can't read it. I can't wait. No, I can't read your emotions. I can't read, Crispy. I'm illiterate. Oh my God. He looks away. But maybe he's like a guard dog. Yo, Crispy, you guarding? You guarding? What's your percentage in the paint? I don't even know what that means. I don't watch Batman. I watch Good Mitten. That one disappointed me. I have disappointed myself. All right, what's the vibe? 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 What we got? What we got? What we got? What we got? Okay. Oh, Crispy's like leaving now. I made him sad. Oopsie daisies. Vibe is getting the day going. Getting the day going. I made myself lunch and dinner for the day. It's awesome. It's the same food I eat literally every single day for work, and I love it. God, I love me some chicken. God, I love me some chicken. Chicken's so good. Okay, so I did that. We're about to go to the gym. Right after the gym, I'm gonna go to work. Well, I guess technically I'll be in the gym, and I'm gonna hit the steam room because that's an important part of the process, right? So we hit the steam room, then get changed, then go to work, then I'm there for 10 hours. And the vibe, what we got with the vibe? Well, I had an idea. So with my school page that I'm setting up, so I have a lot of these like tools that I use for myself, things that I use for when I'm feeling a certain type of way, and I go, okay, you know what? That's a thing I could use. That's a method. That's a perspective. That's a reminder I can tap into in order to change how I think, feel, behave, all that stuff, right? So the idea is put that into there. Give people access to my methods, my tips, the stuff that really works for me. One of the things I plan to do is I have this list of, like, I guess I'll call it kind of like I was gonna just call it 20 ways to get unstuck. I had this list from a Tony Robbins event I did. It was like 21 ways to get stuck and then get unstuck kind of thing. And so kind of taking inspiration off of that, but I actually don't know if I have 20 tools that I use. So maybe the list will be shorter. Sorry if it's like my pacing is kind of chaotic. Got a lot of energy. I think I'm also like stimming pretty hard. Dog. When you have this energy, when you got energy, you gotta use it. IMO. In my opinion, if you have the ability to do so, find a way to use your energy for you. Use your energy for you. I don't know what your circumstances are like. I don't know if you're before, during, after college. I don't know if you have a job, if it's a dream job, if it's just something to pass the time for now. What I recommend is this. Put your energy towards yourself first, right? That's not to say that you completely slack off in all the other areas, but I'm saying, like, say it's a job. Put most of your energy in the areas of your job that will build you the most skills, that you could get the most practice, that you could make the most money from, the most impact from, right? Build your resume, build your portfolio. If you have the ability, outside of work, put that energy towards a secondary income source, a secondary project, a life purpose, a passion, something, right? Put it towards your health, put it towards your body. Don't give yourself the leftovers. Do not give yourself the leftovers. Because if you give yourself the leftovers, ultimately you're never going to grow those leftovers. I follow this mindset that, like energy, like many other things, it's like a muscle. And the more you use it, the more it could grow. But if you're feeling as though your energy is being wasted on things outside of you, you're not going to have that drive to build up your energy stores. Here's why. Because if you never have the practice of, using your energy for you, if you only have the practice of giving yourself leftovers, if you have more energy, you're just going to do more of the same. So you're going to give yourself just leftovers. Chances are that higher level of energy, it might not be amount, it might be actually quality. That higher quality of energy you have will still go towards work. It'll still go towards like activities and responsibilities and obligations that don't actually move the needle in your life. You know what I mean? I think there's a lot of stuff that we're not as energy efficient, and we might overexert ourselves when we do them. You know what I mean? And while I know, working hard is very valuable, and putting in your best effort is very important. I also know that there are things that I've done that have not served me whatsoever. Effort that I put in, massive effort that I put in, that nobody remembers today. I barely remember. But what I do know is during that time, I wasn't taking care of myself. And what did I really get out of all of that? Again, you could find reason and purpose in all of this. So I'm not saying, working hard is wrong. What I am saying is do it consciously. Put your eggs in the basket of growth, Oh my God. Right? Anyways, listen, you deserve to have an incredible day. You deserve to have an incredible life. You have to prove that to yourself, though. I know it. But if you are acting in a way where you don't believe it, that's on you, Cupcake. That's on you. Because I can't convince you about what I think you deserve. Or I should say, I can convince you on what I think you deserve, but I can't convince you to actually do something about it. I really can't. You are going to do what you think you're allowed to do. If you think you're allowed to push yourself and to be a better person, you will do it. But if you think subconsciously that you can't do it for XYZ reasons, if you have some beliefs that tell you, you know what? I don't know if I really deserve doing more, being more, having more, experiencing more. You won't have it. I'm gonna put you down real quick because I gotta zip up a zipper. This is for just in case I get absolutely wrecked at some point midday today and I want to take a 20-minute nap in my car. Because I'm aware that, sometimes I have that schlump. It happens. It happens. Listen. You are an amazing human. And I want you to have everything you want and more. But I don't want you to have it for free. Not in the slightest. I want you to put in that work. Because ultimately, when you have everything, people are going to look at you. People look in the direction of the things that they want and the things that they don't have. And if they see someone who gets it all for free, they're not going to be able to take anything from that. They're not going to be able to learn anything or gain any experience or lessons or advice. They might just get resentful. And you know what? I don't want you to be that type of influence on anyone. I want you to work hard. I want you to be that person. That person that's an example, that person that's done the work, that person that even if you lose everything, you could get it all back. How awesome is that? Very awesome. I've decided. I'm putting it out there. Very awesome. You're very awesome. And now I'm going to get going because you know what? I get to do that. I get to do that and I love you. So I'll see you later. Okay? Yeah. Oh, I love outdoor and natural lighting. It's just so juicy. Anyways. Until we catch each other again. Just remember to always fill up with the love. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Hit me up tomorrow. Okay. I love you.